It's why we call it the no-no. No more unwanted hair anywhere on your body, from even your arm hair. It could be the hair that you think is too dark or too coarse or too thick. Any person, any skin type, and any hair type, we're gonna help you get rid of it with the power of no-no. We're talking about advanced thermal heat technology. Technology that actually crystallizes the hair off, leaving your skin soft and smooth and supple and ready for all of the beautiful things that you put on your skin, right? Like body lotions and face creams and all the things. Here's why it is so important that you are looking at your TV today, because what we're about to do is do the biggest offer we've done in years. We're talking about the compact portable hair removal device from no-no with the travel case. So we've got the travel case here, but we put together the biggest bundle we've ever done. So you have the small buffer, you have the large buffer. We'll explain to you how you use those. You're gonna clean your little tips with this little brush, and you're getting not one small tip, but two small tips, plus the wide tip times two, and the device itself in the choice of color. Now here at HSN, we know that colors make a big difference when you wanna show your personality. So this one here is called the rose gold. So it's basically like a pearlescent white with a rose gold cap. Down here, we have the one for you that is our light blue. Think of like an ocean blue. In the center, you may see this at home and think it looks white. It's actually a really very soft, pale pink. Next to that, we have it for you in the mint, and finally in lilac. Absolutely easiest way to get rid of unwanted hair, and it's for your entire body. So maybe it's the peach fuzz, as I mentioned before. Maybe it is some hair you see on your knuckles, on your arms, on your legs, your bikini area. That's why we give you all those tips. Now draw your attention to our price here after today is over. It's gonna be $199.95. It's worth every penny, because you're not gonna have to buy those blades. You're not gonna have to put that on your shopping list. You're not gonna have to make that waxing appointment. Today you're saving $105. You could literally get two devices, two treatments for less than the price of one. And it is something you're gonna ongoingly use. And to bring us all the incredible technology, we've got Jennifer Crawford with us. She's not only a beauty expert, she's a wellness expert, and she's been bringing no-no to television and to global beauty leaders around the world for the last 15 years. And you're back.
I'm back. We're back with no-nos, and perfect timing too, like you said. We need to do something for ourselves.
We do.
It is that season, that's for sure. Been running around doing everything for everyone else. And this is something that, listen, we are already doing anyway. Whether you are a shaver, a waxer, a laser appointment, we are gonna make it easier, simpler, portable, and convenient to remove hair, finally. And it's fun to say these like positive words when we think of hair removal, because normally it's painful and inconvenient and expensive. And now it's convenient, it's portable, and it's affordable. So let's talk about the technology, and then we can kind of go into all the details. It has been 15 years, so we have a little bit over 8 million people worldwide using this, because anyone can use it. Different skin tones, different ages, different hair types, it doesn't matter. Everyone can use this technology because it just uses heat. Let me turn it on, there we go. It just uses heat, it does not hurt. So this is not a blade, this is not hot wax, this is just a tiny little thermodynamic wire. So when you get this at home, all you're gonna need to do is turn it on and off, and you can just start going. So if this is the surface of your skin, you just gently glide it, keeping it at a 90-degree angle so that that wire can really kind of do its work. And you're gonna slowly glide over wherever you wanna remove that hair. Arms, legs, face, neck, body, wherever. And what it's doing is, it's not just taking off the surface hair, this is giving us a treatment. So we really wanna attack that hair in its regrowth cycle. That way we slow it down, we don't have to worry about hair growth anymore, and we really go after it as it's regrowing. And we don't know when our hair grows, right? Like your hair on your face grows in different cycles than the hair on your arms and on your legs. But what we do know is, since you'll own the device at home, you'll be able to give yourself a treatment when you need. And I will tell you, for the face, and you're a beauty girl, like nothing ages you more than hair on your face. So immediately, if you can just get rid of that layer of peach fuzz on your face, you get that glow. You get that instant kind of more youthful look, not having the peach fuzz. And if you do struggle with maybe darker sideburns, maybe you struggle with upper lip hair. You're looking at Brooke right now. She has dark, thick hair on her head, which is gorgeous, but unfortunately kind of translates into longer sideburns. This gives you instantly a treatment gone. You didn't have to make an appointment. We didn't have to pay to go wax. You didn't have to go be embarrassed to see anybody. Quickly, it gets rid of that hair. You can see on the
Wow.
before side, look how long it is. You know, she's a beautiful girl with incredible skin on her face, but probably was hiding it because you didn't want to put your hair up and have those sideburns. So this is giving you that treatment, and she has it at home. So if she's self-conscious or it starts to go back, whatever, instantly you can just treat it again. And you can see we do the guys. So for those of you that have the dark, thick hair at home, or maybe you're even just a younger girl that has dark arm hair. You know, a lot of the girls with beautiful dark hair on their head, it does come on our arms, and you know, you're self-conscious about that. This will take it off. You can see he's collecting that lovely pile of hair.
I know.
Underneath.
It's
well,
impressive.
I mean, I wanted to show you because basically people think that this is like, how could this possibly work if it doesn't hurt?
Right,
I mean,
and it doesn't hurt. There's a warming
No.
sensation. You can feel it working, but that's that heat-based technology. And it's really effective and easy to use.
Yes.
And remember, he didn't take a blade to his arm. There was no hot wax
No.
and then that pulling off.
No.
And then, you know, a lot of us have negative results to our skin, whether it's our face or whether it's our body when we have had our hair removed. Maybe even professionally, maybe you've gone into a salon and you've had to book that appointment and you're kind of exposed and you're feeling a little self-conscious. And then you have to tip the person, right? And then you might have to deal with the aftermath of skin feeling red or skin feeling irritated. You're not gonna have that with no-no. Look at this. I mean, it's literally the size of a credit card. I mean, it's so small, compact, there's no cords. You do recharge it, and you're gonna wanna fully charge it when you get it home to get the most out of it. So a full 5 hours is how you're gonna let it charge. And then it's got a cap, so you've got everything kind of locked and loaded, ready to go, an easy on-off button. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I've gotta log into an app, I need to remember something. No, and as you can see, and I'm gonna show you something that I learned a long time ago, because I've been no-knowing for a long time. If I turn it on, you can see that there's 2 double green lights. It's so safe that I can literally glide my finger across, because there's no like exposed blades. But watch this, what if I took the small narrow tip out? Do you see how it's blinking red? And if I put it back the wrong direction, it's going to tell me it's not ready to take care of that unwanted hair. It actually will blink red. I can, now obviously you probably want to do this when it's turned off, but I'll just show you. It will then I'll turn it off.
Yep.
And then it'll reboot and it'll tell me, okay, you're ready to go. And watch this. Even on my knuckles, where I would never, ever, ever take a blade, or maybe on my hand, maybe you're thin, your skin is thin and it's fragile and you're taking this, you know, to your face. There is nothing but soft, silky, smooth skin left afterwards, which again, when you're thinking about doing this for your full body, you have different hair in your body. You have different skin type and different skin tone on your body. But this is the only place. When was the last time we were together, Jennifer?
Well, it's probably been well over a year.
Since we've had a TS?
And this is the TS, it might have been 2 years.
I was gonna say, I feel like it's been years.
We just can't, we're the only place that makes them. We're the only ones that still have this technology. So once we get them in, this is what we have, and then it's gone, and then we have to manufacture more. And we've been partnered with Just HSN now for, like she said, 15 years. So you are it. You kind of get first looks at it. And when we first started this, you know, it was like the beauty must-have. It was in every magazine, everything. Now it's just sort of like the norm. Like if you don't have a no-no, people are like, you don't know.
Yeah.
My daughter is turning 12, and she's at that point where she's like starting to think about things. And for her, like, this is the cool thing she sees on her socials. And I'm like, we were the OGs of this. What are you talking about? Like, we originated this. It's not just this cool gadget. But I would never think to give her a razor. Well, like, that doesn't even cross my mind.
And right now is the perfect time because you are more covered up. You're wearing pants. You've got more turtlenecks. Start now because you have, of course, 30 days to try it out and use it. I actually think this qualifies for our extended holiday return. You do choose the color. So you choose one of the colors, and you can take this to any body part, from your toes to your calves to your knees. My knees were always the big thing when I was a kid. Taking a razor blade, you know, taking a shaver, and I always get the nicks and the cuts, even the underarm hair. If you have hair on your body that you can't seem to shave fast enough before it grows back, this is perfect for you. You're gonna use it like you would shave. So maybe that's a couple times a week initially, but the more you use it, you'll find the less you need to use it. And that's what makes the no-no so powerful and so innovative and so technologically advanced. You're getting that travel case to come along with it. You don't pay anything extra for any of these items. You're getting 2 of the narrow tips, 2 of the wide tips, and then you choose the color. $23 and change gets it home. We've got it for you in the light blue. This is that light pink, the mint, the lilac, and the rose gold is the one that's white with the rose gold cap. Now, If you have a lot of unwanted hair and you want to keep your body, you know, smooth and soft and silky, I would recommend auto ship. You never have to buy the device again. The device is going to ongoingly take care of you, but you might want to replace the tips and the buffer. So we do have an auto ship program for you, and you can speed this up or slow this down as often as you would like to. It would come with one wide and one narrow tip and a small buffer. That would be ongoing as you wish. And that kind of goes back to the point that we haven't discussed yet, which you keep talking about your daughter, Jennifer, and I'm thinking like, because this isn't like a blade and it's not like a personal, you know, hygiene item, could I share this with a significant person in my household and like they could use it and I could use it?
Of course, and that's why we give the multiple tips. So a lot of people ask, like, well, do I need extra tips? For me, when I started no-noing a long time ago, I was in my late 20s, no kids yet, I was the only one in the household using it, so I only needed one. But now we've realized over time, like you said, daughters are using it, mothers are using it, you only need one no-no. One device. So talk about spreading the wealth there too. If you have 3 children like I do, the thought of 3 people waxing for the cost of all of that monthly is just insane. So to be able to have something at home that you own that everybody can use is great. And the tips quickly change in and out. I'll show you again really quick because I know we had a couple of questions on that. Your on and off button is at the top and you just pop the tip out. The small ones are for those smaller areas, like maybe, it's hard to see on my leopard print shirt, there we go. The smaller ones are for like the smaller areas, maybe your upper lip, your underarm, your mustache, any of those areas. And then the larger ones are for the larger body, like your arms, your legs. They do the same thing. Again, you push that on and off button and you're ready to go. And you can see we're both just sitting here doing our face. Very easy, very gentle, very, oh yeah, there we go. We're real up close, right? We're getting that upper lip area, going over the upper lip, and at the same time—
You're even talking on national television.
I'm even talking on national television.
No-noing.
I really need a 10 times mirror there. Okay. Now she's got, you know, those sideburns we talked about, which again can be something that you're very self-conscious about, especially as a woman. You take good care of your skin and then you deal with hair. This instantly gets rid of the hair, but it's also giving us a treatment. So it's helping us as our hair goes through regrowth. I mean, look at the difference. You can see long, thick hair. Do you have that on your arms? Do you have that on your upper lip? Do you have peach fuzz covering the whole side of your face? You will look more sculpted and more youthful the minute you get rid of that peach fuzz. It's amazing what a difference it makes. Now, if you have thick hair, if you have dark skin, maybe you've been told you're not a candidate for laser, maybe you've tried other professional treatments and they don't work. With no-no, it will work. I mean, we are collecting the hair for you so that you can see.
Okay, can I ask you though, with the gentleman that you're showing there, would it have been better for him to do like a pre-shave and have a little stubble?
Yes.
Or do you like a little bit more of the growth in there?
That's a great question. You can do either, but remember this is not a blade. So it will take him a number of times to go over that with the no-no. So you do not need to do that if you are just deciding that, okay, I have this at home now, I'm gonna start a new area. You can go ahead and trim it. That's a great question. And then go ahead and no-no, because
that's how,
really—
yeah, that's how I started.
Yes.
I just wanted to, you know, I tried to get it as close to my body. Like, you know, I've been shaving for a long time. So the fact is now this is taking it one step further because of that heat technology. So it's crystallizing it, right? So your hair is, I mean, your skin is gonna feel extra soft and smooth. I did just quickly need to let everybody know, if you can see what's happening right here. 4,235 have been sold. We haven't even had this on air for 12 hours yet. We were not able to bring in tens of thousands. If you want, is it the light pink, Jen? Okay, the light pink, which looks like a very, very soft, it's like a shimmer of a light pink. There's only 120. Is that the single ship, auto ship?
Left?
Yes. Okay, that is the auto ship. If you want to get this one and then add the auto ship, there's only about 120 left. That is for everyone that can hear the sound of my voice. Now, I want to remind you, when you are getting this home, $23.74 is your first payment on any major credit card. We give you time. Why? Because we know it might be something that's a new device to you. You want to be able to try it. If you start wherever that hair is like the most bothersome. I think most of us would do our face. If it's me, I'd be working on the areas people aren't seeing right now, you know, the underarms, the bikini area, the legs, anywhere you're like, I'm tired of waxing, I'm tired of plucking, I'm tired of shaving, I'm tired of the appointments, I'm tired of the downtime. Try the no-no. We give you our extended holiday returns. You have until the end of January. You can get a really clear understanding of how this works. And if you want to keep it, because you have that extended time. And we've already saved you $105. Let's throw in an extra 20 bucks. Why not? If you don't have the HSN credit card and you want to save an additional $20, you can apply and buy with this purchase today and get it home. So here's what I want to let you know. If you don't buy it, guess what you're going to start doing? You're going to look at your calendar and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I've got to add razor blades to the grocery list. I've got to go ahead and make that waxing appointment. I've got to go ahead and take care of that stubble. Oh, I can't wear that dress. I can't wear that neckline. So hair pops up everywhere, and as we get older, and I know Jennifer and I can commiserate with each other. It's like you lose hair here, right? You're losing hair. You're like, oh my gosh, my hair's getting thinner. Why is hair popping up darker and thicker and all the other places on our body? No can take care of that.
The funny part is when we first started doing this, like I said, I didn't have kids, I was all about me. And now it's like, just to try and find time to be able to do a treatment of any rate. You talk about hair falling out. For me, it's the bi-weekly grays that I have to go have treated.
Fair.
And then you gotta go here and there. It's just a lot. As women, we have a lot of maintenance happening. This is finally something we do at home. I loved listening to you use words like innovative and easy. We've never been able to associate hair removal with things like that. Pain-free and innovative and advanced technology. And the nice part is it doesn't matter how long you've been removing hair. You can jump and start right away. This was our first night together last night. Literally, she walked in like 10 minutes before the show and I'm like, she goes, by the way, I've never used this. I was like, all right, here we go. We were walking down the hallway. I was showing her how to use it. And here we are, day 2, easy to use. And she has beautiful, light, fair skin. And you don't want to put something on that would potentially, you know, jar the skin or pull anything. This is so easy to use and gentle.
The gentle and easy, I mean, you can see, Dominica, you can just give me a little nod or a wink. You're not 25 anymore, are you, love? Okay. She has thinner skin, more fragile skin, more wrinkles on her skin. If you were to try to get rid of facial hair, you might be worried that there'd be a nick or that there'd be a bump or there would be an ouchie. Look at how she is just gliding over her skin. And it is using a heat technology. Let's talk about how that feels on the skin. I don't want anybody to be worried when they feel the heat.
Yeah, and no, the good thing is, you know, get it home and just kind of start it on your arm. That's kind of what I do to get everybody used to it. Just start it. It's just a warm sensation. Like you can see, we just talk through it, right? It's kind of, it's one of those things where, you know, I don't know about you, but you are a beauty girl. You see all those devices that they have now with the lights that we're all using and the heat, the therapy. It's the same type of thing. It's really just using a heat-based technology to affect the hair in its regrowth cycle, because we're tired of just temporarily removing it off the surface. Everything we've been doing to date is sort of antiquated. You're just ripping it with a razor blade or hot wax or something that just seems ineffective. But like you said, innovative technology. Everything else in our world has become innovative. We might as well do that with hair removal. Right. And a lot of these women that you see in the video here, the blonde you just saw, Heidi, she owns a yoga studio. She goes every single day. She needs to be ready, on point, like you said. You know, do you want to be able to go out for dinner and have the legs done or whatever? She's got to be hair free. In the event someone cancels, she can't have, you know, hair on the underarms. And once she started doing it, I said, you gotta do your face. And she's like, I didn't realize how bad it was until the sweat from the studio is just sitting on my facial hair. It kind of captured it. And now that it's gone, it's amazing how much more youthful you look. You really don't realize how much facial hair you have until it's gone.
Absolutely. And the fact of the matter is this is so universal for everyone. I love that now that we can speak to it's all hair types, it's all skin tones, all skin textures. And today's price will never be redone again. And if you're on the fence and you're thinking about it and you can see your skin type, right, and your hair color on this picture, and you can see how it's checked, that means it's okay. So if you're fair complected but you have red hair, or you're dark complected but you have blonde hair, or you're even darker complected, you have more melanin in your skin, you have black hair, it doesn't matter. It could be thin hair, it could be more coarse hair, it could be more dark hair. The fact of the matter is what the no-no does, it does one job. It gets rid of unwanted hair. It doesn't have to do anything else, and it's so compact and portable and powerful that you will want to have it all the time, which is why I love that right now, kind of in the midst of, we're busy, we're traveling, we're doing all the things, it's got a home, it's got a place. You're getting the compact carrying case, which is gonna hold the buffers and hold the tips. Now, you are getting a variety of tips, and I wanna show those to you because when you think about where you wanna use this, Jennifer's been talking about the face a lot. So that is the upper lip. Maybe that's the peach fuzz. Maybe that's around the neck area or the side sideburn area, you're getting 2 of those. They pop in and out really easily. You don't need tools. Down here, this is the wider tip, okay? So the wider tip is the one, and I'm gonna try to move this just a little bit, there we go, is the one that you're gonna go on the larger parts of your body, your back, your arms, your legs, your underarm area. And we were giving you 2, one that's on the unit here and one you can see there. You're getting 2 buffers. Why? Because if you're taking them to smaller or larger areas of your body, after you have no-node, which is literally like a glide and glow process, and it goes over any type of skin, you'll wanna buff off if there's any excess little little hair remnants around, which is what we saw Michael doing. And you get to choose your color. Where else can you get something that is so personal, that is so useful, that's gonna make the difference in the future? And if you are somebody that constantly feels like you have to shave every single day, or you're making that waxing appointment, or you're kind of dreading kind of what you have to figure out to hide because you've got unwanted hair, try the no-no. Try it today, because by the time you have that event or you're getting to bathing suit season, it's spring and summer, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I haven't no-noed in weeks anymore.
It is bathing suit season right now. I mean, I'm from Ohio and my kids are all here, and my husband just texted, he goes, we're the only ones at the pool right now. We're the only ones, because everyone is, down here, this is a little bit chilly, but we had to quickly prep for, I mean, you gotta be ready at any time.
Guess who didn't have to prep? You, and you know why?
No, I did not.
Because here's the thing, Jennifer is a walking poster for no-no. She's been doing this, she has been presenting and representing this brand for 15 years. When she started, she had hair on her body. She's no-noed enough that she doesn't have to no-no very much or ever.
And when I started too, I was always so embarrassed, because when I would show how to use this. Originally, you couldn't do it on your face. You could only use it on your body, and then everyone was like, the face. And I would no-no like this, and see right there, that giant scar?
Yeah.
I would always try and cover it, because that's from shaving. And then I was like, you know what? Everyone else is here explaining, like they're commiserating together. That was a good. And I'm like, why not share that? Because yes, I used to shave my arms. I have dark hair on my head. I had dark arm hair. But here was the problem. I would shave it, and you'd see these little black specks, because that's the hair already growing back. Why? Because we just took it off at the top, not at the root.
We have a lot of brand new customers and a lot of people watching and listening, and we are gonna take a break in a few minutes. Do you think we could start from the beginning?
Yes.
When people get this home, how do they put it together? How do they get, the portability of it? And what do they need to do, prep their skin?
Well, there really isn't a lot, so it'll be very quickly. The beginning is not a lot.
Take it slow for some of us in the back,
okay? This is fairly easy. This is your device.
Okay.
This is the last time you'll buy hair removal. This is all you need. There is no additional anything, like you said, apps, parts, anything. One device for the entire family. So if you have kids, husband, partners, whatever, this is it, right? On and off is at the top. You come, you charge. If it's not charged, it should be, but if it's not, charge it up, turn it on, take off the cap. You're gonna get 4 tips. Why do you need 4? Well, just give everyone in the family their own. Now,
that's a good point.
I have a small,
get auto ship then.
Yeah, I have a small one in, because I'm gonna do the face. We also have a larger one if you wanna do larger surface area, legs, back, arms, wherever. You pop that tip in, and believe it or not, you're ready to go. If you wanna just try it so you see what it feels like, just kind of roll it on your thumb. Doesn't hurt, doesn't feel like, it just actually doesn't really feel warm yet on my thumb. You have to be going for a while. And then maybe start on your leg. Start on a larger surface where you have a lot more room, and you want to glide. You don't want to go quick.
What kind of pressure are we applying?
You do not have to put pressure. That's one of the things I watch people. Literally just chat. Like, you can talk to someone and sort of do this at the same time.
And what's the light that we're seeing there?
That little light is a tiny wire, and that's what's giving the technology. It's a thermodynamic wire. It's a fancy word for heat, right? And so when it goes over our skin, yes, it will remove that surface hair. It will crystallize it, but that's not the real purpose of the treatment. The purpose is so that we can treat the hair at its regrowth cycle. So that heat's basically sending a communication signal to our hair follicle, telling it to stop regrowing. And the consistency of sending that same signal to the hair follicle is gonna jar it and make it not grow. That's layman's terms of what this is doing. So the more you do this, kind of the less you need to.
Right.
And you really only need to go over.
Which, by the way, does not happen the more I shave. The less I shave. No, but
Not
the more
at
you
all.
know.
And the more you go to wax, the more they're like, oh, and can we add on some additional upkeep treatments or whatever, maintenance treatments.
And the direction that you're doing it, does it matter? Do you need to go forward or backwards on the hair direction?
You want to go this way, like the no-no this way, but like to your point, if I had hair, you could kind of go in the direction of the hair.
And I'm noticing that you're keeping the unit pretty 90 degrees.
Yes, you definitely need it, because if you do it like this, see how that light goes that way? It's not touching my skin.
Got it.
You need it to treat your skin. I'll show you my face. Like you saw when Brooke was doing her sideburns, they're right here. It needs to be flat so that you can treat it. And you'll hear it. You can hear that in my microphone.
And if it skips, if it does a little skip, what does that mean? You just keep going?
You just keep going. Like, because sometimes if you're trying to get like around where there's a bump, or like you were talking about your knees, or someone was talking about
I talked about my knees.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
hard to get it flat.
One more question that I know a lot of people ask is, you might have, there's a little bit, obviously with the heat and that crystallization, there might be a little bit of a smell.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
The scent means it's working.
Ah, I love that.
The scent just means you have surface hair. You'll smell it because we're putting heat on surface hair, but that's fine. That's not
Brooke
that's not
doesn't
a bad
even
thing.
stop. The camera's not even on Brooke, and she's going. Brooke,
Oh yeah, we all do. I mean, listen, if we get the no-nos, we're going to town.
Can you tell me a little bit about your experience, maybe before you started no-knowing, what you felt about the hair on your face, and then how you feel afterwards?
Well, I've always had hair on my face. I mean, I come from generations of people with thick, dark hair. I'm Black and Puerto Rican, so it kind of comes with the territory. It's beautiful until you don't want it somewhere where everybody's like, is that? And they go to get it off your face, and you're like, oh, that's a hair. You know, you talk about rogue hairs, and at this point in my life, I do get those. But now, instead of sitting in the car line with my tweezers in the middle console on my daughter, like, oh my God, Mom, I go pull this out, and it almost looks like I'm giving myself some fancy face massage or treatment, and you know, it's a little bit heated, so it feels really good.
I love that.
You know, and it also, in my eyes, gives a glow.
As a busy mom, do you find it's hard to fit in self-care?
Absolutely, absolutely. I work full time. You know, I do have my teen. I'm running around doing what she needs to get done as well, all her extra activities. So I can sit in the car, I could be at a stop sign, stop light, and do my treatment and be good to go for the week.
Absolutely. And can I just ask you one more thing, since you were talking about it being relaxing and warm and self-care? Is there any pain associated with what you're doing right now?
There's no pain. There's no pain. I mean, I'm over here like, there's no pain. I'm like moving around.
She's like, Valerie, stop talking to me so I can get my treatment.
Exactly.
I know, we're getting everything in time.
I know. Okay, here's what, Brooke, you go back to yourself, and I want to encourage everybody at home, this is a self-care purchase. I know the gifts still need to be wrapped, the stocking stuffers need to be, you know, filled and done all the thing, but you've done everything for everyone else. Stop and just take a moment about what you've done for you. Right? At this time, especially during the year, and at this value, do this today. You have the longest time to be able to try it until the end of January. It's only $23.74 to invest in yourself in something that's already a burden and a bother, because we have to get rid of hair on parts of our face, parts of our body. Why not do it more effectively, more efficiently, and less often? That's the goal, that's the key, right? So I'm excited for you. I want to show you everything you're gonna get. While you've been watching the presentation and you've been placing your order, we have a lot of brand new customers made this their first purchase, and we appreciate you. It has been years since I've presented the no-no as a Today Special. This is the full-size one, right? This isn't like a tiny little micro one. Full size, fits in the palm of your hand, no cords, no batteries. It does recharge. You're getting the device itself. You're getting 2 of the narrow tips, which is gonna take those smaller areas, bikini areas, your face, your upper lip area, and then you're getting 2 wider for the larger areas in your body, your legs, maybe it's your underarms. And then you've got your buffing tool. So this is as needed, right? You can buff the small and the large areas, and your little cleaning brush for your tips, because you're gonna wanna get that hair that gets in there. It's using heated technology. You get the little compact travel case. It's a nice hard shell case. Everything fits in it. If you want the rose gold, that has the rose gold tip with the white base. Then down here, we have it for you in the light blue. It's kind of like an ocean teal. Then this one's called light pink. It's a very, very barely there pink. We have it in mint, and we have it in lilac. Now, once you make the purchase, you never have to replace the device. But Jennifer, we do have auto ship, and auto ship means you can lock in a great price on the replacement tips, 1 large and 1 small, and you're getting a small buffer. And you can literally go into your HSN account and you can speed that up or slow it down, but you never have to replace the device. So today's the day to get it on auto ship, because everybody's hair growth cycle is different. So we want to customize it to you. I'm so excited for you. I know well over 4,000 people have picked this up. We are going to bring you more information if you're just kind of tuning in. You're like, wait, what is this? Unwanted hair? sign me up. We will do that, but I wanted to let you know that as we round out the holiday season, as December is just almost over. I know, don't think about it just yet. If you want to potentially be entered in to win our sweepstakes, up to $5,000 giveaway for up to 8 people, that is an HSN shopping spree delight. You can enter in to win by going to hsn.com. You can scan the QR code, or if you're using your HSN card today, you do get an automatic entry one time a day. All right, we are going to take a short little break. Don't go anywhere. More from the No-No and our best buy of the day right after this.
The